My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Messi. No way through. He's gone for goal! And that's definitely not his best.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And here's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hangs in up, he rises! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Maradona. Pull it. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Iniesta. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Iniesta. Leeds finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Iniesta. James. And here's the chance to counter. Adriano. Maldini. Mohamed Salah. Climbs up big. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Leeds have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
His position was perfect. The Maradona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Maradona. Nicely weighted. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Messi. Rodri. Adriano. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Adriano. It's Adriano! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bullet has found the net here, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp, and the pass is intercepted. Nicely spread. James. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Incoming delivery. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi, looking to play him in.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And here's Hullet. It's a good spell of possession. Messi! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Messi cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Maldini gets into some space. Well, there's a probing ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Maradona is onto this. Maldini aimed in towards the centre. Well, he's dealt with that well. Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. Hullet. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adriano. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Van Basten. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Leeds are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 7,
Rex
numero
Maldini.
30, Messi,
Rodri.
numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 9, Eto'o, il numero 19.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Works it forward. Makaleli. Milan looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. I think we're just about done here.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Luis Suarez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit.